Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Boston Celtics. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got English. Lever is out there with Thompson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Anthony in at the four spot. Now Anthony following the three-point attempt by Pierce. Anthony with it. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And Pierce pulls it down.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Russell passes to Bird. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Lever finds Jokic. Back to Lever. The three from Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing. Havlicek the pass to Kuzi. Now here is Bird. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Havlicek. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anthony with the screen on Pierce. Back to Anthony. Fires for three. And it's Anthony again missing. Pass to Kuzi. Over Lever. Pass to Kuzi. Pierce kicks to Havlicek. Bird looking it over. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And the pass to Jokic. Thompson outside. English in the corner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting for Denver, Alex English, 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Get all fans on the court. It's your last
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. It's Pierce on the wing. On the left block, and it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. He can't hit that time. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. To the inside. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Pierce.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Lever. Pass to Thompson. Jokic sets the screen for Thompson. It's tipped. There's Lever with the three. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Havlicek missing.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's English. And again, Denver no good. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Lever. Jokic against Bird. Pierce with a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Now, here's Lever. He has yet to score. Here's Anthony. Rebound, Boston. Russell's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Bird. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And obviously you know about the deep range, but Bird just as lethal, working the angles on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 5. English looking around. Spins. It's Lever on the wing. Back to English. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And that time, also a missed shot. Celtics leading by 5. Bird, the pass to Kuzi. Havlicek outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here's English. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
And here's White. Pass to Bird. To the paint. English with the steal. And now the fast break. English with the ball. Iverson with the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
White dishes to McHale. The pass to Bird. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. Bird's got 6. The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Iverson puts up a 3. McHale with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Back to Bird. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And so English will bring it up for Denver. 8-point game. Pass to Thompson. Iverson outside. Passes to Anthony from outside the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Russell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to McHale. There's the pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Nuggets trail by 10. Iverson passes to Carmelo. And they get it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bill Russell.
And the talents of Anthony on full display, mercilessly baiting the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
And so he hits both. Celtics leading by 8. Here's White. Still yet to score. Here's the screen. Bird with the bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Anthony following the basket by Larry Bird. Pass to Issel. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony with the screen on McKay. Here's Issel. And another miss by Denver. And here's Boston. They're on a 19-7 run. Passes it to White. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. High, arcing shot. It's good. And now a 12-point Boston lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Three-pointer, Bird. Bird can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets trail by 9. Iverson outside. At the elbow, Jokic. Back to Iverson. He kicks it to Anthony. And here's Jokic outside. Rebound, Boston.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Here's Collins. Bird. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Down low, English with the steal. The drive by Iverson. Good. Great play by English to set it up. Iverson's got his second bucket.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Bird inside the three-point line. English pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Anthony. And it's Denver scoring again.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite-level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. They get a hand on it. And Collins gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's a good screen. Here's English. And it's Collins with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Havlicek the pass to White. With the floater. No good from Bird. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's English. From 13 feet, it goes down. 7 points for Alex English.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Havlicek outside. And Havlicek throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Anthony with the bucket.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
White the pass to Cowan. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Boston. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Nuggets trail by 7. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. You've got Thompson. He's out there with Allen Iverson. Mutombo is out there with English. And it's Issel in at the 4-man position. Now here's Iverson. English with a screen on Tatum. Iverson, no luck.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Sharman, the pass to McHale. Tatum dishes to Rondo. Back to Tatum. Russell sets a screen for Tatum. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Tatum's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Pass to Issel. He dishes it to Thompson. Iverson outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. A floater. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Rondo is a rugged defender, outstanding at reading the opposition there and then coming up with the steal.
To the inside. They set the pick. Thompson passes to Issel. And that one, good. Issel's got his second basket.
Not the best pick I've seen, but look, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
The pass to Sharman. Kicks it out to McHale. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Russell a screen on Thompson. Sharman, the pass to Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunities. Won't find one better than that.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tatum against English. Tatum willing it to go.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Thompson looking for an opening. Tries the spin move. The kick out to English. There's the pick. Moves back up. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
For Denver, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Alex English at the line for one.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's Kuzi. Nothing on the board. Tatum on the wing. Russell sets a screen for Tatum. He feeds it to Russell. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about Tatum shredding the D with his passing? So effective in pick and rolls.
Boston making a switch here. Havlicek is checked in. And Denver also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Nuggets trail by 13. Anthony kicks to Lever. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Lever. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 11. Inside. Pass to Mutombo. Tries from the block. And it's Anthony getting it to go. Anthony's got 13.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Lever. Havlicek. And again, Boston with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Thompson passes to Lever. Here's Mutombo. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Beck. The three. Boston grabs the miss.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Pass to Sharman. Back to Havlicek. To the middle. He's looking for Russell and finds it. It's blocked. Anthony on the wing. Covered by Havlicek. Anthony with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Lever. They set the pick. Havlicek the pass to Cowens. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Lever passes to Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Kuzi. Scoreless thus far. The pass to Sharman. Over Thompson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Beck. Back to Anthony. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Assisted Byron Beck.
Now, here is Havlicek. 8 points for him. Russell, a screen on Anthony. Havlicek, the pass to Russell. Count it. Good. Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 16. Anthony with it. He's got 17. to Beck. And here is Mutombo. Thompson from long range. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Havlicek against Anthony. He gets that one. Havlicek's got 12 points in the game.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Great Celtics fans, give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Picked off in midair. Cousy passes to Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Lever. No scoring in this one. That one's off, still out of sync. Celtics leading by 21. Here's Cousy. Pass to Havlicek. Bird outside. Three-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Anthony. And it's off from three-point range. Anthony's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Bird passes to Cousy. Back to Bird. Pass to Cousy. Takes a 3. Play by Bird to set it up. Cousy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Kevin Garnett is checked in for McHale. Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for Denver. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And that one drops.
Oh, the delicate touch on display. Anthony showing he can beat you with the floater as well.
Garnett outside. Bird way outside. And again, Boston with the triple. And here is Lever. Still without a basket. And there's the pass to Issel. Over Garnett. Tries again. Issel gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Cousy. Garnett outside. Pass to Bird. Lock at 6. Back to Garnett. The Celtics need to get a shot off from past the arc. And it's Havlicek missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
2 minutes remaining.
Misses off the right iron. 1:57 left in the first half of basketball. Jokic passes to Carmelo, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark
for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Some changes for Boston. Russell comes in for Parrish, and Paul Pierce is subbed in for Kevin Garnett. English, he's checked in for Denver. Thompson comes in for Abdul Rauf. Lets it go from deep. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game. .122 left in the first half. Denver passing it around. English dishes to Lever. Just 5 on the clock. Over Russell.
And you see the defense. I mean, there are guys who are great with the weak side help. Some are better on ball. Russell dominates that end in every category.
Kuzi can't hit. So it's Denver now. Lever finds English. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Celtic ball.
And here's Boston. Now Pierce. 32 seconds left here in the second. Here's Havlicek. Denver grabs the miss. English passes to Lever. Floats one. Count it. That's 12 points for Alex English.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Kuzi. Defended by Lever. Pierce with a screen on Lever. Outside, Pierce. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Boston, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Russell is out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Pierce. And it's Kuzi in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. And the foul called on Larry Bird.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lever. He has yet to score. Passes it to Carmelo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's on John Havlicek.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
For Denver, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Boston now. Here's Kuzi. On the wing, Bird. From the arc. And Lever pulls it down. Lever's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Thompson in the post, covered by Havlicek.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Here's Kuzi. Outside, Russell. Out to Bird. Pass to Havlicek. Three-pointer. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside, English. There's the dish to Anthony. Shoots over Bird, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Kuzi passes to Pierce. The tray. Thompson with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
So it's Boston now, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Knocks it loose, and stolen by English. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Jokic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Now here's Pierce. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot's good from Bird.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A baseline J, and Denver again with the bucket.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 6, and it's Havlicek missing. Thompson dishes to Lever. And the pass to Anthony. Shoots the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Bird's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kuzi. Kicks to Havlicek. Bird a screen on Lever. The 9-foot shot. Passes it to Russell. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Denver. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. English the pass to Lever. English sets the pick for Lever. Pass to Carmelo. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Nuggets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Kuzi. Pierce with a screen on Lever. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got 8.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Jokic with his screen on Pierce. And stolen by Russell. Here's Havlicek. Buries it down low. Havlicek's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's against English. Driving the lane, and the jam by English.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Cousy passes to Russell. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. He's got 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Anthony, and he has 28 points for the game. Thompson finds English. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Cousy. He's covered by Lever. Cousy with the bucket. Here's Lever. Still scoreless. Now the pass to Jokic. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Bird high post. Pass to Cousy. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Cousy's got 15.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Lever with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Lever kicks to Anthony. English passes to Thompson. Outside for Lever. And again, Denver with the triple.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Here's Cousy. Defended by Lever. Bird, the pass to Russell. Here's Cousy. Lets the 3 fly. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight. And Cousy's just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Iverson's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Anthony, and he has 28 points for the game. Thompson outside. Back to Anthony. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 6th assist on the night.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Cousy. He's got 17. Bird way outside. Boston, no good that time either. So it's Denver now. English dishes to Iverson. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Feeds it to Havlicek. Passes it to Cousy. Russell a screen on Iverson. Cousy passes to Russell. He gets it in there. Russell's got 6 points.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Denver calls timeout. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Here's Iverson. 6 points for him. Anthony's shot is off. Here's Kuzi. Iverson covering. Kuzi passes to Pierce. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Shot from the wing, and it's sent back by Russell. Here's Kuzi. English covering. Kuzi passes to Bird. For 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
The Nuggets with another miss. And here's Boston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Kuzi. He's got 17. Six to shoot. Russell, a screen on Iverson. Kuzi can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And here's Iverson outside. Rebound, Boston. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Bird outside. There's the 3. And Thompson sends it back. Dishes it to Anthony. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Denver, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Line for the Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. And so Bird will bring it up for Boston. Bird on the bucket. Bird's got 34. Here's Anthony. 32 points in the game. 1:12 left to play in the third. Pass to Issel. Inside. Matumbo. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Bird. He's got 34. And Anthony sends it back.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
And Thompson kicks to Anthony. Here's Iverson. The good-looking shot from the wing. Iverson's got 8 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
McHale outside. Bird outside. From deep. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. McHale's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Anthony. Softly drops in the floater. Anthony's got 34.
This is the skill of Anthony on full display, able to knock that one down in close.
And stolen by Iverson. Over Kuzi. Anthony. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for Boston. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Iverson is out there with Lever. Then it's Mutombo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Issel in at the power forward position. Now Lever following the miss by Larry Bird from deep. Here's Iverson. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Here's White, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
At the line for the Celtics, JoJo White. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Celtics making a switch here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Lever with it. The pass to Anthony. Here's Issel. Shot clock at 5. There's the feed to Lever. And he comes up with the deuce.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Kuzi. They double team Bird. Back to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. For the 3. And Bird with the basket on the assist from Havlicek. Bird's got 40 points.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
And Boston has possession. Pass to Kuzi. Passes to Bird. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bird's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Celtics. Lever taking his time here. Here's Anthony. Rebound Boston. McHale's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kuzi. Defended by Lever. Count that one. Havlicek's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
It's good.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Carmelo Anthony.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Bird high post. Over Issel. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Denver now. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Outside, White. Pass to Kuzi. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 19.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Anthony. Yep, it counts. Anthony's got 38 points. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics. All right, here for Celtics Entertainment.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kuzi passes to Cowens. Havlicek outside. McHale kicks to Havlicek. For 3, Pierce. And the 3 ball is good.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now here's Lever. Anthony finds Lever. The pass to Beck. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Anthony. Chalk up 2 there. Anthony's got 40 points.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Here's Collins. Banked in off the glass.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Anthony. There's a screen. No good from outside. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Pierce. Throws it up high.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
English against Havlicek. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Alex English at the line for 1.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Sharman. And he makes good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Beck. White against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Abdul Rauf. Abdul Rauf's got his first points of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
McHale setting the pick for Tatum over Jokic. That misses off the backboard.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's White. And they get it back. Here's Tatum. That one falls. Coming off McHale's feet. McHale's got 4 assists now tonight. English against Tatum. Passes it to Thompson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Sharman. He's covered by Thompson. Sharman gets the bucket.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Abdul Rauf against White. To the inside. Here's Beck. Kevin McHale pulls it in. McHale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Abdul Rauf against White. Here's Abdul Rauf. Jokic with the screen on White. Abdul Rauf. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Sharman. Down low, Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Abdul Rauf. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Abdul Rauf's got 5 points now in the quarter. Abdul Rauf's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. There's the pass to Sharman. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Beck. Over McHale. He's good with the little jumper in close.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Cowens. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Cowan is a physical player. He seems to welcome any challenge that D throws at him. Remarkable at scoring, even while getting knocked around.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garnett, he's checked in for McHale. And it's Rondo in for White. Anthony's checked in for Denver. Lever comes in for Abdul Rauf.
And how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
Now here's Lever. Here's Anthony. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. And it's Rondo with the ball for Boston. Pass to Sharman. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Lever pulls it in. Lever's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the left wing. Jokic inside. Tatum on him. Basket counts.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Lever against Rondo. Outside Tatum. Here's Cowens. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
To the wing on the left. Jokic draws the double. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Outside Lever. 5 on the clock. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Garnett, first personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Carmelo Anthony.
First free throw is good. Parrish, he's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Anthony. And here's Rondo. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Pass to Sharman. Back to Rondo. The pass to Tatum. The 3. Lever pulls it in. He dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic sets the screen for Lever. Fires the 3. The rebound by Garnett. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. To the inside. And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it. The 3 from Anthony. And Boston with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Tatum kicks to Rondo. Tatum against Lever. Tatum draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Sharman gets the bucket.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Bird.